Success in life comes when you simply refuse to give up. With goals so strong that obstacles, failure, and loss only act as motivation. The greatest lesson that COVID-19 has taught us is that we are all in this together. We work as one and we heal as one. Ladies and gentlemen, our beloved stakeholders, proud parents, students, and to all who is witnessing this momentous event, a pleasant and glorious day to one and all. Welcome to the 4th Senior High School Commencement Exercises and the 2nd Virtual Graduation Ceremony of the San Vicente National High School, Butuan City for school year 2020-2021. A symbolic virtual processional march with the Regional Director, Dr. Evelyn R. Fidalvero, CESA 4, Assistant Regional Director, Attorney Phil Y. Almendra, CESA 5, Congressman Honorable Lawrence Lau H. Fortun, Honorable Mayor Ronnie Vicente C. Lagnada, Attorney Glenn C. Karampatana, Committee Chair on Education, Butuan City Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Marilo B. Didumo, CESA 5, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Mr. Manuel O. Caperte, Curriculum Implementation Division Chief, Dr. Maria Dina D. Abalos, Schools Governance and Operations Division Chief, Dr. Ana P. Lasco, Southwest Butuan District Supervisor, Mr. Ray C. Culiado, the School Head of San Vicente National High School, Ms. Jean Gambe Coquilla, the Assistant School Head, Ms. Glenda G. Villarama, Senior High School Track Head, Ms. Maricel P. Sulapa, Barangay San Vicente Council, the San Vicente National High School, faculty and staff,
Senior High School Department, Araling Panlipunan Department, English Department, ESP Department, Filipino Department, MAPE Department, Mathematics Department. Science Department. TLE Department. School Administration and Staff. GPTA President, Mr. Jesbert C. Dagos.
Our stakeholders and the candidates for graduation. This year's graduation theme, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, is strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, our beloved graduating class, proud parents, families, teachers, friends, and esteemed guest speaker, I am Mr. Roque Escalante Calvizo, your virtual host and the master of ceremonies. To formally begin the virtual graduation ceremony, may we all put ourselves in the spirit of patriotism as we pay respect to our national flag, to be followed by the invocation, Karagahim, Butuan City Hymn, and San Vicente Hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw. May dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kislap ng mata at may tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pag may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhati pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
The Lord bless you and keep you. Make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace.
The Lord bless you and keep you. upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace.
Amen. 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 The Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Singing Amen. 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 Amen.
May his favor be upon you in 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and their children, and their children.
May his favor be upon you in 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and the children, and the children.
May his presence go before you, and behind you, and beside you, all around you, and within you. He is with you, he is with you, in the morning, in the evening, in your coming, and your going, in your weeping and rejoicing. He is for you, 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 he is for you. Amen. 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 Amen.
Welcome to our beloved Caraga, historic name of Region 13. God's boundless love and mercies are always coming up His grace. Verdant valleys and towering trees, deepest oceans and shining seas, gentle, loving, and caring people.
lungsod ng Butuan, sa Caraga ng Mindanao. Puso, talino at bisig, sa'yo'y iaalay. Kabutihan naming taglay, gilas dunong kailanman. Patuloy sa aral, gawa at laro, at sa pagtatagumpay. Sangay ng lungsod ng Butuan, sa Caraga ng Mindanao. Puso, talino at bisig, sa'yo'y iaalay. Kabutihan naming taglay, gilas dunong kailanman. Patuloy sa aral, gawa at laro, at sa pagtatag Butuan City, Gumpay! As the sun shines over San Vicente High, the rays of our hope are seen through. Yet we're not chasing rainbows, we'll cherish the gifts for us. And the years we spent at San Vicente High, the mist of our life are vanished, when courage and wisdom came and embraced through your help and guidance. So come and sing the San Vicente hymn, for this beloved alma mater is God-given. Let us fight the obstacles ahead, till our dreams of tomorrow bring us brighter days. As we leave your portal, San Vicente High, where happy high school days is over, you'll always be remembered, alma mater dear. So come and sing the San Vicente hymn, for this beloved alma mater is God-given. Let us fight the obstacles ahead, till our dreams of tomorrow bring us brighter days.
This most awaited event has never been made possible without the support of the ever-active Punong Barangay of San Vicente, Honorable Rauzil A. Carampatana, and the rest of the Barangay Council. The innovative, equally supportive, respectable, and highly esteemed Deputy Butuan City officials, other distinguished men and women of the entire academic community, colleagues, members of the graduating batch, parents, guardians, visitors, friends, ladies and gentlemen, once again a pleasant and a joyous day. To set the tone for today's event, let us put our hands together for Miss Arachel B. Villafane, a graduating student with honors of Home Economics strand, to give us a welcome address.
Our guest speaker, Ms. Ria Dong Marie M. Ladaran, our Punong Barangay of San Vicente, Honorable Rosel A. Carampatana, to the school's division superintendent, Dr. Marilo B. Didumo, Season 5, to the assistant schools division superintendent, Mr. Manuel O. Caberti, to the public schools district supervisor, Mr. Ray C. Poliato, the school head, Ms. Jean Gambe Ochoa, to the assistant school head, Ms. Glenda G. Villarama, Senior High School track head, Ms. Maricel P. Solapas, the faculty and staff of San Vicente National High School, to our honorable barangay and officials, stakeholders, fellow graduates, their parents, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon to all of you. Secretary Leonor Magcoles Briones once said, if a man wants education, he can learn all he wants. But if a man wants to prove himself, a diploma would be a tangible proof. However, diploma is only a symbol. Only education will last a lifetime. Fellow graduating students, congratulations to all of us. On this day, we reap the fruits of our hard work. Today, we commemorate our achievements and anticipate future opportunities. This is a season to embrace and thank people who have helped us in one way or another to reach this finish line. With all the knowledge, skills, and values that we acquired, we have prepared ourselves for life-changing endeavors and infinite possibilities. As we journey through life, we will keep working hard because this is just the beginning of our many challenges and many future successes. All the best for us. Welcome everyone to San Vicente National High School graduation ceremony with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for being part of this momentous event.
And now, the highlight of today's occasion is about to unfold. At this juncture is the presentation, recommendation, and confirmation of the graduating class of school year 2020-2021.
In my capacity as the principal of San Vicente National High School, I hereby present the candidates for graduation of school year 2020-2021. For the Technical Vocational Livelihood Strand, Agri-Crop Production, 6 males and 10 females with a total of 16. Home Economics, 11 males and 23 females with a total of 34. Shielded Metal Arc Welding, 42 males and 5 females with a total of 47 graduating students. For the General Academic Strand, 13 males and 14 females with a total of 27 graduating students. I hereby petition the Office of the District Supervisor to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
After having been presented by the school head, Ms. Jane G. Cuquilla of San Vicente National High School, that these 72 male and 52 female, a total of 124 senior high school candidates for graduation for the school year 2020-2021 have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 Basic Education Curriculum. I, Mr. Ray C. Culiano, the Public Schools District Supervisor of Southwest Butuan District, do hereby recommend you for your confirmation as graduates of San Vicente National High School for school year 2020-2021 to our Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd Butuan City, Dr. Marilo B. Didomo, CESO 5. Ma'am?
By virtue of the authority vested in me, and in my capacity as the Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Butuan City, after having been presented by the school principal, Ms. Jane G. Cuquilla, and after having been recommended by the District Supervisor, Mr. Ray Culiano, I have the honor to confirm these 124 candidates for graduation, 72 of which are males, 52 are females, as graduates who have satisfactorily completed the senior high school curriculum under the K-12 program prescribed by the Department of Education, Caraga Region, Division of Butuan City, San Vicente National High School for the school year 2020-2021. Congratulations to all the senior high school graduates of San Vicente National High School.
Let us all lend our ears to the message of the Schools Division Superintendent of Butuan City, Dr. Marilo B. Didomo, CESO 5.
My sincere and warm felicitations to you, our dear graduates, parents, teachers, school administrators, and partners in education. Seriously, the Department of Education has experienced formidable setbacks at the beginning of the school year 2020-2021 that catapulted many issues and concerns which affected our schools, teachers, parents, and learners. we confronted unexpected changes that we have to bravely blend in order to triumph education. Now, we continue to thrive towards attaining quality education despite the adversities and complexities caused by the pandemic we are experiencing that vindicated our strong will and faith. Our theme for this end of the school year writes, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic meaningfully manifest that you incessantly remain strong, and this is proven by your success as you are declared graduates of this school year. You may not have the chance to march with pride, yet instill in your hearts and minds that you have indelibly become part of the history whose sacrifices led towards discovering the light of hope. Our dear graduates, you are living witnesses of the change systems that paved the way to innovations and development. We hope this newness will lead to better ways. However, despite the rapid changes of the accustomed practices, the love of our department for you remains. You are the light of the country who will marry the good stories of today and of yesterday towards a blazing and victorious future. You are blessed to be part of this new generation. Take your ample chances to prove to yourself and to the society that you can soar higher and reach your ambitions. Seize this as opportunities for you to grasp your success and become a significant individual. Always remember that victory comes to those who are not limited by their limitations. Let God arise and do the process. Believe that whatever road you may take, you will never fail. To our parents, teachers, and school administrators, accept my sincere gratefulness for your genuine support as we all treat these radical changes. Your sacrifices honed and gave strength to our beloved children. Thank you. I also express my heartfelt thanks to the local government officials, private sectors, and other organizations. We acknowledge your overwhelming contributions to our mission and vision for the love of our Butuanon learners. On behalf of the Department of Education, the Division of Butuan City, I extend my profound gratitude. To all the graduates, be optimistic and continue to pray for your esteemed success. Congratulations, and to God be the glory.
At this moment, let us listen to the message of the Deputy Regional Director, Director Evelyn R. Fitalvero, CESO4.
My warmest greetings to all the senior high school graduates of batch 2020-2021. I share in the joy of your graduation from senior high school together with your parents, school administrators, classmates, teachers, schoolmates, and your entire local community. I send you my heartfelt congratulations. You have been through the toughest period in your student life. Amid the pandemic, you adjusted, you persisted, and you studied hard. You have been tested, challenged, and pushed to the limit. But now, you realize that you have the will to survive any crisis and to live a meaningful life. That's why you made it this far. With your acquired knowledge and skills, you are now ready to move up to another level. That is by going to college, or by acquiring specialized skills, or by directly joining the labor force and become agents of nation building. With your maturity and self-confidence, you can now make a name for yourselves and become productive members of society. Admittedly, a cloud of unknowing still hovers over your head. But always remember to keep your sights on the cloudless sky. Be assured that an exciting world awaits you after your graduation. Don't allow any crisis to hinder your dreams and ambitions. Continue to hope because things will eventually get better in the future. No pandemic lasts forever, and it cannot outlast your faith in the system and your hope for a better life. What lasts forever is your love for God, for others, and for yourself. As the Bible said, and now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. That's found in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13. Celebrate your triumph with deep gratitude for the people who paved the way for you. You still have a lot of growing up to do. May the values that you have embraced through your high school years animate your imagination and creativity. May you become beacons of inspiration to other learners who are following you. With them, you can embark on an exciting adventure of learning and an even more exciting journey toward personal growth and development. You are the future of Caraga. Remember that. You are the future of this nation. Once again, congratulations, my dear senior high school graduates. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
May we now listen to the message of the school principal, Ms. Jean Gambe Coquilla.
My respect to our competent Secretary of the Department of Education, Secretary Leonor M. Briones, our dynamic Regional Director, Dr. Evelyn R. Fitalvero, CISO 4, Congressman Honorable Lawrence Lemuel Itzfordu, to our City Mayor, Honorable Ronnie Vicente C. Legnaga, our proactive City Education Chair, Honorable Glenn C. Karampatana, our Visionary Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Marilo B. Didomo, CISO 5, our competent Assistant School Division Superintendent, Mr. Manuel O. Caberti, our dynamic Public Schools District Supervisor, Mr. Ray C. Coliado, our supportive and young Barangay Captain, Honorable Rausel A. Karampatana, our Committee Chair on Education, Honorable Glenn V. Pito, my partner towards excellence, Ms. Glenda G. Villarama, to our active GPTA President, Mr. Jesbert C. Dagos, our dear stakeholders, to our competent faculty and staff, dear parents, ladies and gentlemen, love afternoon to everyone. I would like to extend my warmest greetings and congratulations to the graduating class of school year 2020-2021. There is simply no limit to humanity's thirst for education. Despite the drastic changes the pandemic has brought upon the educational landscape of the Philippines, the resilience of the Filipinos to pursue a higher level of education and a better future remains constant. I have personally seen the perseverance of the learners and their academics as they climb new heights of the academic excellence amid the distraught and hardships caused by difficult times. This is a testament that if we dare go after our dreams and work hard in service of those desires, nothing is without reach. This has motivated me and everyone in the school who shares the same sentiment to continuously improve and innovate for the next generations of learners to come. Marked today as the day of triumph, we have emerged victorious from the odds stacked against us. In this victory, may this leave a lesson No challenge is unsurmountable. As you leave the nest to venture into the uncertain future, commit to your memories that San Vicente National High School will open its doors for robust support. We will always be your first supporter in all your successes. To our parents and teachers, we are beyond grateful for the unwavering commitment you have showered the students despite these trying times. This ceremony is a manifestation that your hard work and dedication paid off. You have not only reared a child, you have helped create pathfinders, trailblazers, game changers, and nation builders. To our stakeholders, your strong support has awakened the dormant giant that is in San Vicente National High School. These improvements and innovations would not be possible without your willing spirit to extend your hands to help. We are excited for the current and future generation of our learners who are and will be experiencing these innovations. As my speech comes to a close, I wish to declare a message of unity. Together, we will advance towards new heights of excellence, paving the way for the coming generations to enjoy to the fullest how freeing education can be. Together, let us continue to be strengthened the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. One San Vicente National High School, we excel as one. Once again, congratulations and good afternoon.
To hear the message of the strong leader of Barangay Ilocado, Barangay Asinsado, Honorable Rauzil A. Karampatana.
With respect to our guest speaker, Rhea Dawn Marie M. Ladaran, our dynamic Secretary of the Department of Education, Secretary Leonor M. Briones, our dynamic Regional Director, Dr. Evelyn R. Feltavero, CESO4, Congressman Honorable Lawrence Limuel H. Fortun, to our City Mayor, Honorable Ronnie Vicente Conde Lagnada, our proactive City Education Chair, Honorable Glenn C. Karampatana, our Visionary Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Marilu B. Didumo, CESO5, our competent Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Mr. Manuel O. Caberte, to our Public Schools District Supervisor, Mr. Ray C. Collado, our Chairman on Committee on Education, Honorable Glenn V. Pitogo, to our active General PTA President, Mr. Jesbert C. Dagos, to all stakeholders, to our competent faculty and staff, dear parents, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon everyone. Through the years, San Vicente National High School, as well as San Vicente community, with the contribution of its various constituents, actively involved and shared support to ensure continuity in education amidst this crisis COVID-19. Definitely, education never stopped despite the pandemic, but there is no denying that it has changed the normality of learning. Yet, not even pandemic can hold us back in serving you. We are all in this together, and we all must be part of producing competent individuals. Partnership in education open doors for success and opportunity in forming the dreams of the youth into reality. To the graduates of Class 2021, the moment of unspeakable joy in your life has come. Your hard work and the twists and turns of learning encountered amidst this pandemic are now paid off. You're wearing an academic attire signifying that indeed you are a graduate of batch 2021. Today, you're already ready to face a higher outlook for your future endeavor. Remember, your educational growth does not end in your graduation. It is a continuing process. There is always room at the top for those who are determined. Continue to grow in your competence and achieve it for a better cause. Always bear in mind that you can live up with a sense of purpose and willpower to pursue your dream. Never doubt that the smallest step can create the most sweeping challenge. In this, my call to you to find your change and live it. As your barangay captain, I proudly salute you of what you have achieved and what you have become today. To the parents, you are the pride of your children. Congratulations! You have played the biggest role in today's educational system, for you have become more involved than ever before in your child's learning journey and success. Graduates, always remember that the road towards excellence is tough, yet keep believing as you step forward to your dream. Your journey in high school may be over, but it's just the beginning of a new milestone. I wish you well on this new path you will be taking. What you have attained now is a manifestation of your courage and determination to become an educated person. With the Barangay San Vicentes mantra, Barangay Educado, Barangay Asensado. Kudos and mabuhay.
To give his remarkable message, let us give a hand to the City Councilor, the Committee Chair on Education, Attorney Glenn C. Karampatana.
To our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Marilu de Dumo, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Manuel Caberte, to our Division Chiefs, to the School Head, Ma'am Jean Gambe Coquilla, to the teaching and the non-teaching personnel of San Vicente National High School, to our Barangay Captain, Rauzil Karampatana, Barangay officials, parents, guests, graduates, maayong adlaw sa ato ang tanan. This graduation rite is not the end but a new beginning for a new chapter of your life. Ang inyong mga paningkamot dili tana mo undang diriya, kundili mas madugangan pa tungod niini nga kalampusan. Your senior high school years provided you with skills, competencies, and knowledge so that you can use them further in your college years and in the years to come, because education never stops. Niining atong selebrasyon, dili usab nato hikalimtan ang mga nagpaluyo sa inyong edukasyon, ang inyong mga magtutudlo nga naningkamot ug nagahin og sobra-sobra nga oras ug atensyon ug panahon aron maplastar ang inyuhang mga lessons. Ang inyuhang mga ginikanan nga naningkamot aron kamo mapaeskwela ug uban pang mga tao nga nahimong instrumento aron kamo makalampos niining inyong pag-eskwela. Ang inyong achievement karon, achievement usab sa tibuok komunidad. Kay daghan nagtinabangay aron inyong makabot kanang inyong mga diploma. Walay pandemic nga makapildi, basta kitang tanan magtinabangay. Walay pandemic nga makapaundang sa edukasyon sa atuang mga kabatanunan. Sa inyong tanan, mga graduates, once again, congratulations ug padayon sa pagpaningkamot. Maayong adlaw ug daghang salamat sa atuang tanan.
The warmest greetings and message of the Deputy Secretary, Honorable Leonor Magtulis Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. and therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survive and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us witness the awarding of medals and certificates to the outstanding graduates. Randy L. Bauzon Jr. from the Home Economics Strand with high honors. Arachel B. Villafañe from the Home Economics Strand with high honors. Leonard John C. Ranieses, Home Economics Strand with honors. Geraldine K. Caballero, Home Economics Strand with honors. John Paul M. Fernandez, General Academic Strand with honors. Mary Jane De La Serna, Home Economics Strand with honors. J. and G. Pinkian, General Academic Strand with honors. Fritzime Lyra P. Bunyo, Home Economics Strand with honors. Mirasol R. Destua, Home Economics Strand with honors. Charlene H. Prieto, General Academic Strand with honors. Regine M. Ulay, Home Economics Strand with honors. Annalie L. Bunyo, Home Economics Strand with honors. Ferlin A. Perez, General Academic Strand
with honors. Marian Angel B. Leona, Home Economics Strand with honors. Alexei C. Butad, Home Economics Strand with honors. Leia May P. Cuenca, Agri-Crop Production with honors. Catherine Joy C. Soto, Home Economics Strand with honors. Michael Y. Escobar, Home Economics Strand with honors. Dante S. Abella, General Academic Strand with honors. Arjit M. Gupong, Shielded Metal Art Welding with honors. Rona Marie P. Asas, Agri-Crop Production with honors. Amor E. Karampatana, General Academic Strand with honors. Charlie Ann M. Chavez, General Academic Strand with honors. Christine Joy P. Purakan, General Academic Strand with honors. Krian A. Lugarda, General Academic Strand with honors. Emmeline T. Nuwer, General Academic Strand with honors. Almalin H. Prieto, General Academic Strand with honors. Aljul M. Makiso, General Academic Strand with honors. Mirasul A. Mercado, Sheldon Metal Art Welding with honors. Felix B. Satintigan III, Sheldon Metal Art Welding with honors. J.R. O. Ligaray, Sheldon Metal Art Welding with honors. Michael S. Lituda, Home Economic Strand with honors. Mayan Bautista, Home Economic Strand with honors. Glenn Ian S. Elma, Sheldon Metal Art Welding with honors. The graduates of Agri-Crop Production with the advisor, Ms. Lourdes B. Monteroso. Rona Marie P. Asas. Jeneline G. Bulatag. Wendeline Bulatag. Leia Mea P. Cuenca. Mirasol R. Destua. Michael Y. Escobar. Daniela M. Esquadra. John Vincent M. Eupenia. Maribel T. Himungala. Carl Aldrin Habay. Charisse L. Lagumbay. Myrene Libando. Mary Grace Macau. Lawrence F. Perez. John Paul D. Reyes. James R.J. D. Urbano. The graduates of Home Economics Strand with the advisor, Mr. Rin C. Joa. Karen S. Aprilia. Richard Aquino. Mayan Bautista. Randy L. Bauzon Jr. Annalie L. Muñoz. Fritzy May Lyra B. Muñoz. Alexei C. Buta. Cabajo, Geraldine K. Caballero, Filomeno R. Castro Jr., Emilia Cañete, Rafi John D. Cultura, Mary Jane De La Serna, Jasmine S. Diodoro, Dirk Nowitzki A. Dorotayo, Clint Bob D. Gonzaga, Clarice Jen B. Labrador, Nika Covita, Rowena M. Liria, Marianne Angel B. Leona, Julina B. Monticar, Michael S. Letuda, Eugene R. Bacarillo, Jeffrey J. C. Ulasiman, Joanne N. Pataw, Raylene R. Peleo, Leonard John C. Ranieses, Clyde M. Ciano, Catherine Joy C. Soto, Jackie Dave R. Taganas, Dayanara L. Texon, Regine M. Ulay, Jeneline B. Vertudazo, Arachel B. Villafane.
The graduates of Shielded Metal Arc Welding, with the advisor, Miss Marty May M. Ostero,
Ray Carlo Almonia, Venus Arellano, Kim G. E. Asio, John Mark S. Balbero, Brenda Gilbert M. Blanco, Mark Justrel N. Blanco, John Paul Butli, John Carlo C. Cagate, John Rick Kahia, Dave C. Culiado, Lorena R. Cultura, Regino L. Dayaday Jr., Jairus C. Derama, Applemar P. Doria, Glenn Ian S. Elma, Ivan P. Espina, John Michael Espinosa, Christopher C. Istapia, RG M. Gupong, Harold M. Hermoso, Arvin G.R. A. Hapo, Jacob Clyde T. Hayuma, Carl Lakban, J.R. O. Ligaral, Alan Paul V. Madamba, Antonio P. Masicampo Jr., Mirasol A. Mercado, Arnel J.R. T. Molos, Jacqueline E. Ortiz, John Paul S. Artugan, Ryan R. Peleo, Jeffrey Pizalbor, Gabriel M. Pitubo, Julian J. C. Pogosa, Jomar A. Prieto, Shireel Adams C. Radaza, Ryan D. Romero, Helping John C. Rosales, Jaymon C. Rosales, Vesper Chris R. Sanchez, Felix B. Santinitigan III, Christian A. Saison, Christian S. Siton, Robelito Q. Tutun, Choi Neri T. Turaha, Richie P. Valleser, Reggie B. Villaflor. The graduates of General Academic Strand with the advisor, Mr. Richard M. Ranan, Donde S. Abelia, Charles Adrian B. Aranda, Angelica V. Azarcon, Major B. Bacchiano, Jerome Baldonado, Rhea Barra, Mark Lloyd M. Bilal, Amor E. Karampatan, Charlie Ann M. Chavez, Jerry Raymond S. Dulao, Maverick Iscartin, Christina M. Escobar, Jack Christian Espinido, John Paul M. Fernandez, Rian A. Lugarta, John Ray D. Mancao, Aljun M. Makiso, Junel Nolasco, Emmeline T. Luer, Resurrect Pelenio, Perlene A. Perez, J.N. G. Pinkian, Almoni H. Prieto, Charlene H. Prieto, Christine Joy P. Poracan, Loida P. Kinabandaan, Jasper G. Torimocha.
Congratulations, awardees, and congratulations to the proud parents. Today's affair is being graced by a special alumna who will, in a minute, deliver her words of wisdom to our graduates and to their parents as well. To get to know more of her, may we have on screen from one of our senior high school teachers, Miss Lourdes B. Monteroso, to do the honors in introducing our guest speaker.
It is my honor and privilege to introduce our guest speaker in the 2021 graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, to share hope and inspiration to our dear graduates, this woman with us is full of virtue and fascinating simplicity. If one takes a closer look at the alchemy of an achieving person, two distinct qualities arise: perseverance and hard work. She started her young journey to success in Mandakpan Elementary School as an achiever and an honor student. She developed and nurtured talent and skills in her secondary education at our school, San Vicente National High School. One of the best orators and achieved various recognition and awards. She was the first honorable mention of class 2013. She continued her tertiary at the University of Southeastern Philippines, taking up Bachelor of Elementary Education, major in Special Education, and graduated as cum laude. She became a regional and national volleyball and beach volleyball player representing Davao Region. This woman of virtues became the personal admin assistant from year 2015 to 2017 under HRL Outsourcing Company, and then she became the buying assistant from year 2018 until present at Ishka Australia, a famous retail company. With her dedication and commitment, she made her dream come true and become a proposal builder at Place Company from year 2020 up to present. This young and beautiful single woman keeps on working hard towards her greater goals, no matter what hindrances come her way. Without further ado, may I humbly present our honored guest speaker, Ms. Rhea Dawn Marie M. Ladaran.
To our beloved principal, dear teachers, class of 2021, proud parents, guests, a pleasant day to all of you. I am pleased and honored to be chosen to speak and inspire you, our completers, today. The K-12 program has prepared you for the challenges that you might encounter once you step up. You now have the basic, the knowledge and skills that will help you have an easier transition to your chosen degree. It must be hard for you to finish your studies because of your problems, because of poverty, because of this pandemic. But you finally made it. You have fought a good fight. You have finished the race. And now is the time to recognize and celebrate your hard work and your accomplishments. Class of 2021, congratulations. This moment can bring up extreme feelings. Some of you are excited because you're probably stoked about what's coming next. Some of you probably feel nostalgic, remembering the years, remembering the fun, exciting experiences, the good and the bad days. But some of you are also terrified. Terrified about what will your life look like now? You wonder? What can you expect? Will you pass or fail college? Did you choose the right track? Some amount of fear and worry of entering a more expansive world is a normal reaction. 8 years ago, I was just like that. I was excited, but at the same time, I was anxious. I was scared because I don't know what lies ahead. I don't have a clear picture of my future. We are not financially ready, and when my classmates started applying for their chosen universities, I was downhearted. I don't want to be left behind, but we don't have the means. I accepted that I have to let a year to pass. But during those times, I didn't stop believing myself. I have faith. I have hope. I have goals. Lo and behold, God has answered my prayers, and He made a way for me to college. When my cousin offered to sponsor my admission, I immediately grabbed the opportunity, even if I have to go to a far city where unfamiliar people would surround me. I went to the University of Southeastern Philippines, and I took up Bachelor of Elementary Education, major in Special Education. My freshman year wasn't a piece of cake. I have to make friends. I have to be familiar with the new environment. When I knew that students who excel on their studies can avail the free tuition-free grant, I aim for that. Those students will be called college scholars. I knew that everything that happened to me was an opportunity. An opportunity that shouldn't be wasted. I have to push myself. I have to go the extra mile. My family didn't give me pressure with regards to my studies, but I was the one who pushed myself. As a result, I studied hard and become one of the college scholars who enjoyed the free tuition fee. But that wasn't enough. I still have to pay for the miscellaneous and my daily expenses. So I looked for a job. I worked online as a personal virtual assistant. And even if I was working, I was able to maintain my GPA. Another thing, I cannot ignore my other passion, which is playing volleyball. So I decided to join the tryouts. I was chosen to be one of the department players, and later on, I became part of the university volleyball varsity who played at regional and in national competition representing Davao region for the State Colleges and Universities Athletic Association for 2 years. After many tiring days, after many sleepless nights, everything paid off. All of my sacrifices, everything that I experienced, everything paid off when I graduated as a cum laude. Life will not lay everything that we want in front of us. We have to find ways. We have to keep our determination. Imagine a world where we will have everything that we wish. Everything that is on our dream list will be granted. We will lose the desire to achieve something. There will be no motivation, no rewards, and doing something outstanding. After my graduation, I was offered to work remotely at an Australian-based company as a buying assistant. I immediately grabbed the opportunity once again, even if I had to stop my licensure examination review. I just did self-review. But God's will, I passed. Dear graduates, after today, you will be facing another race. you will be facing more of life's challenges. Your college course will challenge you in ways you never imagined. I know that some of you have fear of new routine, fear of the new environment, making new friends. Turn that fear into power and strength. Trusting yourself is one of the most important things, the most helpful things you can do in your life. If you fail, just remember that failures are meant to teach us to be better. Yes, failure can reduce our self-confidence, can reduce our ability to trust ourselves. But failure is integral to our learning process. Reflect and think on what you can do to make your mistakes right and improve. Do not let anything stop you from reaching your goals. There is no law saying you have to study hard and work hard. The choice is always yours. Suppose you are contented with your life, with your future. There is no need to push yourself. But if you have great ambitions, grand ambitions, and you want to make a better life for yourself and for your family, probably the best way is to study and work hard at it. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. You are capable. You have gone this far, and you can go even further. Once again, class of 2021, congratulations on your well-deserved success.
Triumphant stories often inspires us to excel. At this juncture, may we hear the graduation speech of an excellent awardee of Home Economics Strand, Randy L. Balzon Jr. Let us give him a resounding virtual applause.
Our guest speaker, Ms. Ria Dawn Marie M. Ladaran, our punong barangay of San Vicente, Honorable Rosel A. Carampatana, to the school's division superintendent, Dr. Marilo B. Didomo, SASU 5, to the assistant schools division superintendent, Mr. Manuel O. Caberte, to the public schools district supervisor, Mr. Ray C. Culiado, the school head, Ms. Jean Gambi Cuquilla, assistant school head, Ms. Glenda G. Villarama, senior high school track head, Ms. Maricel P. Sulapas, the faculty and staff of San Vicente National High School, to our honorable barangay officials, stakeholders, fellow graduates, dear parents, ladies and gentlemen, a happy afternoon to all of you. I am truly honored to have this opportunity to talk virtually for you. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. Yes, this is one of the biggest steps we ought to take as we conquer the world. The journey may have been tough, but for sure, we are tougher. As COVID-19 pandemic brought global havoc, unexpected changes greatly affected our day-to-day lives. No one was ever prepared for these immediate changes, from pre-walk to quarantine phase, home isolation, until we become plantitos and plantitas ng atong balay mura nag-inkantansya. Even our educational system was greatly affected by this pandemic. The good old school days back then is still fresh in my mind, when we were bombarded with activities in which at first we were lazy to comply, like bagul-gul diri, bagul-gul dito, kay daghan og buhatonon ug uban pa. But the best part of being a student were those funny moments we had, like chit-chatting with friends, going outside, eating together after class. We had fun back then. In fact, it made our friendship even stronger, and most importantly, we learned from our good and bad experiences. Modular distance learning was quite different. Many stories and unique experiences unfolded. Some parents become mentors, others suddenly pick up lang and answer individuals. But the common thing between new normal and old normal, deadlines are still our best motivator. In spite of those challenges, I would like to congratulate everyone for we have successfully conquered it. We are so grateful to our alma mater, San Vicente National High School, Senior High School Program, because this institution brought out the best in us. To our junior high school and senior high school teachers, most especially to Miss Giuseppe Melchora Pimentel, Home Economics Focal Person, Miss Maricel P. Tulacas, Art Trackhead, Miss Doreen C. Jua, our Home Economics Strand Advisor, and to all subject teachers. Thank you very much. Without you, we will not be the person who we are today.
Thank you so much, Mr. Balzon, and congratulations once again. May we now witness as we all join her virtually for the Pledge of Loyalty. Miss Charlene H. Prieto, a graduate with honors.
May I invite my fellow graduates to join me in reciting the Pledge of Loyalty with pride and commitment. Pledge of Loyalty to Alma Mater. We, graduates of school year 2020-2021, believing the noble ideals of San Vicente National High School, Senior High School Program, realizing that her honor and prestige rest on her graduates, do hereby pledge to demonstrate in our lives high standard of discipline, loyalty, and service. To commit to ourselves that we will bring honor and glory to our parents, to Alma Mater, to God, and to our country, and to uphold faithfully the noble ideals for which San Vicente National High School stands for. So help us God.
Behold this man that gathers all the magnets. Parents, sticks are small, there's all our minds. With your guidance, we are all enlightened. Reminiscences that won't vanish in our hearts and minds. As we look back in retrospect, the years that we struggled most, just to attain our long cherished dreams. Our high school life magnificent. Oh, beloved alma mater, with your unfading memories in our minds, they will stay fresh. They're full of life and tears. Our high school life is over now, and soon we'll leave the portals of this peace. But we exalt your name. Yes, we exalt your name. We shall exalt your name. Alma Mater,
for the closing remarks, Ms. Maricel P. Sulapas, Senior High School Track Head.
According to a recent study, there will be more change, more competitions, and more opportunities in many industries in the next years than ever before. My dear graduates, you should be doing something different, something remarkable, if you want to have many opportunities in life. Honored guest, Ms. Riadon Marie M. Ladaran, Punong Barangay of San Vicente, Honorable Rosil A. Carampatana, Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Marilu B. Didumo, CESO 5, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Mr. Manuel O. Caberte, Southwest Public Schools District Supervisor Mr. Ray C. Collado, San Vicente National High School School Head Ms. Jean Gambe Coquilla, Assistant School Head Ms. Glenda G. Villarama, Honorable Barangay Officials, Faculty and Staff, Senior High School Graduates of Batch 2020-2021, dear parents, ladies and gentlemen, a wonderful morning to all of you. This is the second time that we have a virtual graduation ceremony of the senior high school amid COVID-19 pandemic. The success of its conduct is incredible as ever. In behalf of the school administration, faculty, and staff, we would like to make instrument of these closing remarks to express our warmest congratulations to the senior high school graduates, proud parents, relatives, and all those unnamed individuals who have greatly helped in order to prepare the graduates for higher studies, or for work, or for entrepreneurships. For all those who have made sacrifices in preparing this virtual graduation ceremony, from the picture taking until video making, editing, and re-editing, words are not enough to thank all of you for the help. A special mention to BLGU, headed by Honorable Rosil A. Carampatana, stakeholders, parents, Mr. Sid Batalon, Ms. Jane Pham, Mr. Romench Banyes, Mr. Roque Galveso, Grade 12 advisors, senior high school and junior high school teachers, and administrative staff. You are indeed the reasons behind the success of this event. To our guest speaker, Ms. Riadon Marie M. Ladaran, our warmest thank you for accepting our invitation. Truly, you have inspired us all by your motivating speech. We commit to continuously do this kind of success, and we will not get tired of fulfilling our duties to take part of the DepEd series. Again, congratulations, graduates, and thank you, everyone. God bless us all.
May we take this opportunity to thank everyone who unselfishly cooperated and participated in any undertakings of this year's virtual graduation ceremony. Sa inyo pong lahat, marami pong salamat. Congratulations, graduates, and to the proud parents. Go forth, grow, and be successful. God bless. This has been Mr. Roque Escalante Galvizo, your Master of Ceremony. One SBNHS, we excel as one. Mabuhay! To God be all the glory. Thank you for joining us.